So hey, this is TT. This is my vlog channel. So thanks for watching me and subscribing to my channel. Um so it is Sunday. I've been up for maybe an hour. Um Whew, I usually laugh and act like everything is fine. I think that's shame usually. When you can't really say how you really feel and you kind of blow it off like everything's fine, it's really because you're ashamed. You don't really want anybody to know how you're really feeling and what's really going on because you feel like scared that you don't fit in, that something's wrong with you, that people are going to judge you. You know what I mean? That something's wrong, and that's shame. So, um, physically, I have not been doing that well. Um, I got boils under Laverne and Shirley um, because I don't wear bras. Um, and my upstairs neighbors, they keep the heat on. They get really cold. As soon as the weather gets, dips in the 50s, they get cold. And that's fine. Everybody's got the right to have their home the temperature that they want it to be. So, and I know that I'm the basement apartment, and so it's weird because heat travels up, but it affects my temperature. So, even though I'm the basement apartment, pretty much everything, we affect each other. We have the same hot water heater, so we run out of hot water. Because of each other. We hear each other's conversations, pretty much each other's TV, each other's whatever. Um, but I mean, of course, being down here is like a disadvantage because when they move furniture, which for some reason they do a lot, and when they walk, they kind of stomp their fucking feet. So it's like on my head. And for some reason, they're always dropping shit on the floor. It's like they're bowling up there. And they fight a lot. So, um, I mean, like yell and scream at the top of their lungs like they're going to kill each other, fight. Which I'm not judging because I fought with both my husbands. Every person every male in my life I have fought bad. Um, it's not my, it's, so I'm not judging anybody for fighting with their boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. It's just, this is my house, this is my home and my kids. And we have been in domestic violence like forever. Um, and so I don't want that. Like, I want peace in my home. And I want the temperature to be what I want it to be. So anyway, I said that because boils are, people probably don't know what boils are. I don't know. I've always had my thighs rubbed together since I was a teenager. My thighs have been bigger, and I used to exercise all the fucking time. So your thighs rubbing together is not because you're too fat or whatever, because I mean mine's always been like that way. So it's when there's a warm, environment. It's like a yeast infection is a yeast. This is, I hate talking all this yuck. But this is life. Life is, we all fart and poop and burp. And we all have, BO and embarrassing body things that we can't um, help. It's part of being human. But boils, if you don't know what boils are, so my mom would get them and I would get them at my thighs because my thighs rub together, and wherever there is like skin on skin, like your rolls, if you're chubby, boobs, so I don't like to wear bras because it hurts my shoulders and because it's not natural. Like, it looks so fake and synthetic, and I'm a real natural kind of person. I know, these are not my natural eyebrows, these are not my natural lashes, but whatever. But when it comes to like that, I don't really like. There's usually It usually hurts your shoulders because my girls are pretty big, and it usually has some kind of underwire. It's just not comfortable at all. It's like heels. I used to love to wear heels, and because it made me feel sexy and a lot like a woman and feminine, and but it just will fuck up your back, fuck up your feet. It's like we've been trained to hurt ourselves as women. Like that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to wear those waist trainers that just about kill you. We're supposed to suck in our stomach. A lot of trouble comes when you keep sucking in your stomach all the time. You know what I mean? We're here. We are trophies for men. We are puppets. We are toys, boy toys. And we are not. We are separate individuals with value and independence and, on our own. We don't need to do things to make us beautiful, to make us attractive to boys, to the opposite sex. We really don't. And I'm tired of it. And that's been my whole life, it seems like, is, because I was sexually abused by my grandfather, I was broken and damaged. What they call it? Not broken. I forget. Like, you didn't want to be that. Damaged goods. Really negative. So anyway, I have these two boils. They came because it's when I take a hot bath every night, and it gets wet under my boobs, and even drying it off, and then my temperature, my body temperature is elevated and really hot, and then sometimes my apartment is hot. My bed, I always sleep with a fan on. Right now, if you can hear it, my AC is on, because being hot, I can't be hot. I mean, it's not just you see, I grew up where you were like, oh, you're pampered. Oh, you're privileged. Oh, you're entitled. Oh, you're spoiled. And I still hear that when people, oh, do you spoil your kids? Anybody that can be spoiled in this day and age, be spoiled. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that feeling safe, feeling loved, feeling special, feeling an ease about life or yourself is bad. Fuck, I'm getting a ride, but we're going to just ignore that because I usually multitask. I wake up and I usually start, I jump out of bed and have 55 things to do. I have 5 kids. I'm a single mom. My second husband, he was a parent when he was here, but he was a good parent to my kids, to our kids, actually to all 5 of my kids, but he died from COVID. So my other baby daddy, he's been in Baltimore City for years in some type of sober house or rehab, and his sobriety, to me, in my opinion, is not rock solid. He goes out still. He'll have like almost a year in a sober house, and then he'll go back out and drink. And I kind of think it's a little self-preservation, maybe, because he doesn't have much income, and so he's homeless, and he's burned bridges with everybody in his life because when he drinks, he's horrible. He is more than self-destructive. He will destroy anybody around him. So he's not been in our life, and he has not paid any child support. So I'm the provider, and I'm everything. I'm the parent. I'm the family. I'm everything. And ever since I had COVID in 21, I have a compromised immune system. So I have a thyroid autoimmune disease, which causes me to gain weight. And, any compromised immune system in this day and age, like there's COVID everywhere, and being a Lyft driver, right? I'm in all types of people in my car. So, and then, of course, kids being in public school, shit goes through public school like wildfire. My daughter was like, she's 13. She was like, everybody in school is sick. So she's been homesick a lot this year. And then my son has these epileptic events that just started since we moved here. So anyway, I also have filed for disability with Social Security Administration. I got to check on that claim because it's taken a really long time to even get it any verification. You know what I mean? Like, Like, they haven't denied me yet, but they've been holding my information and saying it's processing for a long time. So next week I'm going to go and visit the Social Security Administration to check on that. So I have help and assistance, but it's not enough for anything. It barely pays. It just covers basically my rent, which is a lot, and I'm grateful for it, and about half of my food for the month. And it pays my phone. I think that's about it, really. Maybe my car insurance. Luckily, my car is paid off. So it doesn't pay gas, of course, car maintenance. It doesn't pay, the rest of the food bill. It doesn't pay for shoes, clothes, hair products, body products. It just doesn't pay for anything. So if anybody's living on assistance, they have no, like, it's one step up from homelessness, really, which is, it is what it is. Because if you qualify, that means that something isn't, you know what I mean? In order to qualify for benefits, that means that you're not functioning at 100%. So it's a really bad life. And then, really, I mean, you need money to live. And then your kids, if they're in any kind of, like, oh my God, the bullying and for being, anyway, it's just a horrible life. So, anyway, I have 2 boils under my girls. And they also come from your immune system being low because it's a infection. It's an infection. Like, if you have a sinus infection, your mucus will be like green, like, you know what I mean? You'll need an antibiotic, flu, maybe some type of infection in your body. Cellulitis is a skin infection. A boil is, it's under the skin. It's an infection. It's like a pus. It's like a cyst. So you can't let it sit at all. You got to go to the doctors immediately.
Power on.
Yeah, okay. And they usually do horrible stuff, which they will, it's very painful to touch because it's infected. And so doctors are horrible. They don't care. And they'll squeeze it, they'll lance it and squeeze it, all the pus out. But it is serious because it's an infection. And any infection, like say you have an infected tooth, you can't leave that. That'll go, that's what they say. It can get in your bloodstream and travel to your brain and stuff. So it's serious. Any type of infection in your body is a serious thing. You want to take an antibiotic as soon as possible. You want to get rid of it as soon as possible. So I went to urgent care because I saw one under leavin. And meanwhile, I've had one under my stomach. I've had several between on my thighs, where they rub. So it's, like I said, it's really painful really quickly. So anyway, they gave me an antibiotic and I'm itchy. Like, my belly and my girls are itchy. Like terrible itch. Like burn itch. So they gave me a steroid cream that burned my skin. It made red rashes. So I stopped taking the cream, and I wanted somebody to call me in a different cream, but my doctor wanted to see me, and I don't know. It's not that I'm against all that, but I don't do a lot of going back to the doctor's office several times in a week kind of thing, because I have to focus on work all the time and I don't know. I guess I need to calm down because I'm like, let's go. I got gifts to wrap. I got laundry to do. I got dishes to do. I got to go to the grocery store. I gotta earn some money. I gotta keep up with my social media. I gotta do my OF videos. I gotta do my YouTube. I gotta do my TikTok. Like, I don't know why. I always call myself like a starfish. Like, I have 5 things going at once. You get used to that. You know what I mean? You get used to that life. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. I've been taking an antibiotic now for like 8 days. Twice a day. What else is going on in my life? That's weird. But it's kind of scary because I breastfed all 5 of my kids, like, till they were, like a good breastfeed, like 10, 12 months. Um, and a clogged milk duct will make you sick as hell. Like, you will get a fever, you will get body aches, like it's the worst flu you've ever had if you get a clogged milk duct. And so I really don't feel that great because of these. And I feel hot and I feel itchy. So I probably, if it's not, I thought the antibiotic would knock it out. So if it's not, the next week I will go to the doctor's again. But I kind of am like, I sit on things and then I run. I don't first thing run to the hospital, run to the doctors. Some people do that immediately. I kind of sit. So my immune system is compromised. So I take a lot of supplements and they're really important to me. I really believe in my supplements, which every day I have to sit here. You know, they're natural versus being lab made medicine. So I take sea algae, these green pills. You have to take like 7 a day. My water, I use, where the hell is it? Yeah, I don't know where here it is. My water, I use a liquid IV to make more hydration. Hold on a second. So, I really want to I fight my disability claim. I'm not fighting my disability because I have Hashimoto, which is an autoimmune thyroid disease. I have fibromyalgia, and I have lower back pain. And, like, really, well, that might not sound like a lot. And then I also have depression, anxiety, and I was diagnosed bipolar, which is, oh my God, everybody's like, what? As soon as you say bipolar, people like freak the hell out. I feel like that. I feel like I won't be taken seriously when I say I was diagnosed with bipolar. My dad always made fun of that. He always made fun of my mom. My mom and I were both sexually abused by my grandfather. So I think that's the bipolar. I think most people that are diagnosed as bipolar had some type of abuse, or their parents did, and that was passed down to them. That's my belief. And it's not it's not normal, but I don't medicate myself. I don't take anything over, synthetic, lab made from the doctor, prescription. That's an individual choice, I feel like. Until you've walked in somebody's shoes, don't tell them what to do. I take ashwagandha, sea moss, B vitamins, D vitamins, zinc, K, magnesium, all this shit. I'm really hyper because I don't know. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon is when I woke up. I wake up lately all night long. My skin itches, so I started taking Zyrtec every day. I don't know. I just wake up. I drink this all day, water with my liquid IV in it, but yet I go to sleep for a few hours. I wake up every hour with a full bladder. Don't understand that shit. I wake up 5 times, at least 5 times early morning. So I'm glad that I was able to sleep until like 3:30 this afternoon. I really needed that because I drive a lot. And driving drains you because there's so much energy and trauma, and especially it's been raining for days. So I was in bed. I woke up and I got a notification about some kind of, this is horrible. To me, I grew up not like this. And the age that I grew up in, things like this they were rare, okay? So I woke up to a notification that the post office had a package of mine and they couldn't deliver it, and they needed 30 cents and to verify my address to do it. which is strange, but I swear it was USPS, United States Postal Service. It looked, I mean, I'm pretty good at telling scammy shit. It's pretty obvious to me, but this looked totally legit with the postal service, like form. And so I was like, okay, because I do have, I use Amazon and I love Amazon, and I use Amazon a lot because it's so easy to get. I use Prime and it comes in 2 days or 3 days, and you can return it so easily. But there's a few Christmas presents that I ordered, like TikTok Shop or whatever the hell, right, for the other companies. So I was like, okay, so I was going to do the 30 cents. Well, luckily it didn't go through. They couldn't verify my card or something like that. Thank God. Because then the bank said, my Bank of America said, they send me a text message. Like, somebody is trying to get Apple Pay on your card. Well, I don't have an Apple phone. So I was like, no. And it was some kind of Asian language, like the what it looked like phone. It'll say Terry's phone, Galaxy, whatever, when it's, I was like, that's not me or anything concerning me. So my bank says call. So I called them. They automatically deleted my debit card because when there's fraud, they said that's a scam and this is fraud. I didn't have a will. I couldn't choose not to. They did it. It's an automatic thing the bank does. They take your card. So I was all shitty when I wake up. Like, what the fuck? Because that's really important. Like, I can't use my bank account for, a day. Luckily, my God, which I call Source, has me. And if you don't know God or your creator or source, what I call the intimate way that I do, it is such a blessing. I mean, I hate to say blessing. That sounds so gay to me. But it is such a advantage. It is such a advantage in your life to have that, because I'm prepared and I didn't logically think it out. Oh, if I do this, then 5 years down the road, it'll prevent this and it'll keep me safe from this. But that's how when Source guides you, Source knows the future, knows the past, knows what you need, knows what's going to come against you. So when you are guided divinely, when you have that resource of Source to guide you and you believe that you are divinely guided and protected and provided for, that's the way I do, then you are safe from a lot of things that other people aren't. So I don't always have to protect myself. I don't always have to, I'm not like the one person army. I have an army, well, the universe, that backs me and protects me and provides for me. And like, as long as I trust in it and I believe in it, and I do, my faith. But see, your faith isn't always the same. So anyway, I did some things years ago. I have like 2 bank accounts. I have several bank cards. I wasn't doing things logically. So, oh, well, if I have 2 bank accounts, then I can do this and I can do that. No, I felt led to open a CQ bank account. Just like, where is it? I don't know. Somewhere in here. Oh, here it is. So I have a basket of my supplements. This is vitamin D and zinc. I felt, and what I take, I'm led to take. Like, I feel led to take these. These all came across my social media. They came across, Amazon, whatever. I just learned all my supplements. I learned, hey, I think I should take that. Hey, I think I should take that. I follow my gut. So folic acid came up and I thought, I feel like I should take that. Well, I didn't tell you guys I've been having liver problems, which terrifies me, actually. My liver enzymes are elevated. But I also heard that all this stuff comes with an autoimmune disease. Being pre-diabetic, whatever, all this stuff comes with having an autoimmune disease. But folic acid helps your liver. I didn't know that I had liver problems, but I knew I should take folic acid. Hold on. So, that's what's going on with me. Elevated liver, pre-diabetic, boils, being really fatigued. I'll get really fatigued. So what'll happen is I'll just can't keep my eyes open. Hold on. I don't care. My son, like, we live in a really small apartment, really small. We can't have people over. My kids can't have friends over. I can't have people, friends, anybody over. It's really tiny. Like, we walk on each other. Like, so, but my son's going in and out. So he's just going to have to go in and out. I can't be interrupted anymore. I got to get all this out. And then my cat's up my ass, too. So then, maybe it's you too. Maybe it's just not me. But when you get a certain age, like, everything gets, like, maybe it's not even age, because I think you can be young and have health problems, have autoimmune, have anxiety, depression, bipolar, get cancers, get, like my son, epilepsy, whatever. So trying to be, like, being afraid of your health is a stress. It is a fucking stressor. Because I want to live. I want to live my best life. I don't want to be less than. I don't want to not be able to do the things that I want to do, but it's already started. Like, it's already started. I wanted to box, like, get gloves, box. Like, that's been a dream of mine for years. I pretty much tossed that. I wanted to be, to learn how to pole dance and chair dance. That's been a desire of mine for years. That's pretty much tanked. So I understand, like, I think a lot of us have had to tank our dreams and desires, some of them in life. And that sucks. That breaks my heart. I hate that. Some of us, our children have died or unalived themselves, or, you know what I mean? All kinds of bad shit has happened to us. We've lost loved ones. We've been taken advantage of. We've been bullied. We've lost stuff. We've been disappointed, shattered. And I hate that. That breaks my heart. And it's just not right. It's not fair. So I do have my OnlyFans. And so I want to give my best and do videos for my OF. But my priority has to be making money, because I'm the provider for my home. And the benefits that I get aren't enough. So, and then my kids, like, I have to be home sometimes to create a home environment, which it pretty much sucks. I mean, I do the best I can, but I have to work all the time. So my OF, I can't promote it. I mean, TikTok, it keeps banning my accounts. The last time I got banned was a few weeks ago, and I was on for 4 hours for the first time. I had that account for almost, like 6 months, and I was so scared to go on it because I was afraid I was going to be banned. And within 4 hours, I got banned. I wear the stuff like this, and I just talk, and I do energy readings, and I connect with dead people, and that's my. You know what I mean? But as far as my OF and any other links, you can go to my Instagram and get those links. So I don't say that on TikTok. But I said on TikTok that I promote positive body image, that you can be sexy at any age. And I didn't mean young age. I meant for my age, which is 56. Because the way I grew up, old people, their life was over. They were done. So I'm the only one that's 56 years old, that's 280 pounds, that I know that has an OnlyFans account. And I'm proud of that. And I want to open the door for other people, that your life is unlimited, that you're in charge, that you can do things, that you can be sexy, that you can have self-esteem, that you can overcome shame. That was another reason for my OnlyFans, is to overcome shame. I was shamed because I was sexually abused, so I was ashamed of myself. I was ashamed of my sexuality. I was ashamed of my body. Ashamed about everything about me. I was bullied. I was dominated. I was intimidated. I was dead. A lot of parts of my heart and my soul and my body were dead. A lot of women that are sexually abused, they can't have a proper O's because of trauma. Trauma gets lodged in our brain, in our souls, and in our body. So I promote inner child healing, and I don't promote it, I experience it. I live it. So I can't promote my OF properly because I can't keep a TikTok account. TikTok took me because I said you can be sexy at any age. What? I meant older, so I had to now specify at my age I can be sexy at 56. I didn't mean anything weird, or of course, see, things my age, I'm 56 years old, and in my lifetime, good was more than bad. So you didn't have to say things. It was known. It was known that when you talk about sex, that it was consensual adults. I never knew. So there's this naivety, being naive, that I had no idea anybody would misconstrue or hear me say that and take it another way. So, like, it is, times have changed, honey. So I'm just wanting to share. I have an Instagram. Sorry, I have allergies really bad, so I'm doing really good taking care of myself, hydrating myself, taking my supplements, taking my antibiotic. I actually think I'm doing so well because I'm taking this, but sleep, getting the proper sleep. I sing a lot driving for Lyft. Music is everything, really. So I try to be positive. I try to, not take things out on other people or anything like that. Another Lyft. I hope you guys can hear me right now because I'm getting a Lyft ride and it's affecting my phone. So, but my priority is bringing income in and working, and Lyft, I'm confident I know what I'm doing, you know what I mean, and then sleeping, and then trying to take care of my home and my kids and go to doctor's appointments, and so that's what's going on in my life. My OnlyFans is diminishing. My fans are going down to like 19 fans. I can't take that personal because I'm not able to promote it. I'm not able to give it the time that I want to give it. But I believe that I will. Like, I'm not throwing it away. I'm not ending it. It's there. It'll be there. I'm here. I'm going to be able, you know what I mean? I have to believe that I'm going to have time for it. It's the holiday season, so it's a really crazy season, busy. I gotta believe that my TikTok, I will learn how to maintain a TikTok account and go live every night or every couple days a week and promote my Instagram, which is also my OnlyFans, and also to do energy readings. I do the most amazing energy readings. It's a gift. I use source energy, and they're individual, and they're powerful, and they're beneficial to your life. They will save your life. They will change your life. They will protect you. Like, there's nothing like source. Nothing. No energy that compares to source. It'll save your life. It'll give you a life. It'll provide for you. It's the only security. It's the only thing that you have, really, that's really for you, is source. So those are my energy readings. And my energy readings, they really should be $40 to $50 to start. But I just want to do them and get paid for them. So I might start with $20 for a reading. I mean, anything, donations. I just want to be able to do readings. Plus, I do phenomenal connect with dead people readings. I connect with transitioned loved ones. And there's nothing like my readings. However, I've been focusing on myself and my inner child healing, because the more I heal my trauma, the better my readings will be. So I'm still here. I'm still able to do readings. It's just my priorities. I have, minor children at home that I need to provide for and take care of. I have health issues that I have to take care of. So, and I have, you know what I mean? So I'm still here. My intention is still to have TikTok. So please follow my TikTok account. It is Gina is tree and the number 2. Gina, Gina is tree and the number 2. I have a backup account. Marshmallow One and Only is my second TikTok account. My Instagram is Terry Rocks. My neighbors. Teri Terry. 1R. Teri Rocks. Instagram. My my OnlyFans link is on there. So I'm here. I just wanted to let you know what is happening with me. You know what I mean? It's a challenge right now. But I love you. I appreciate you. Plus, there's other things that I'll share about my twin flame journey in my twin flame channel that's going on. That's been really, it's me finding my own person, being my own person, and me finding my own value. It's been a journey because of being dominated as a child, being sexually abused, having domestic violence in my life. It's my journey of independence. So I'm going to start doing more videos about my twin flame journey on my twin flame channel. So a lot is going on in my life, but my OF is still important, and I appreciate my fans and followers. My Instagram is still important. My TikTok and my readings are still really important. So stay with me. I'm worth it, and it'll benefit your life. Watch my journey. Come to my OF. Come to my Instagram. Come to my TikTok. Get some readings if you see me. I love you. It's a challenging time, but we are in this together. I appreciate you so much. I love you so much. No matter what our challenges are, we are bigger than whatever comes against us. We got this. Love you.